So as I explained in the video before this, because they are dropped back to back, I don't know what happened to my 3-week retwist. I thought I had came back in to show it, but I guess not. So this is 6 weeks. As I said in the last video, I was going to get my hair washed and retwisted every 3 weeks. At that time, I really needed to. I was working out. My flakes were really bad. You know, I sweat in my head really badly. And Damian Walter suggested that you get your hair washed every 3 weeks. So that's what I did. So here's my 6-week retwist. Lord knows I'll look for the 3-week retwist, but right now, here's this.
Weeks yesterday, and I've been locked. I go every 3 weeks to get my hair retwisted. I do take my own products, and I'm gonna show you what I've used today. So this is my retwist, and trust me, my hair was looking a hot mess. I had flakes for days. All of this be just like coming out. Plus,
So I want to tell y'all that middle lock. You see how small it is, but it's one of my thickest locks right in the front. That middle lock. And if you looked at the last video to show what it looked like when I first got locked. When I first got locked, you'd be like, oh my goodness, my hair thickened up so much, which I knew it would because I have thick hair. It's just the fact that with locks for me, it just helped to get my hair back to being healthy, especially in the front, and growing in properly.
Been working out, been doing spin, and I sweat really bad in my hair, so it was just bad. But this is my retwist. Oh, my hair is so hot. I just want to put it up. Like, oh my gosh, it is 115 degrees here. Like, seriously, it's a heat warning here. My hair is so hot. Like, oh my goodness. But anyway, there's some new products that I got, and also I'm also trying to find a leave-in. I don't want to get build up in my locks, so I need to use stuff that's like water soluble. So what I went and bought was this. Instead of using water, I'm going to use aloe vera juice, some vitamin E oil, and I'm going to dump this emu oil. I ordered, this is jojoba oil. I'm going to put this on my scalp because it's a light oil. I don't want to oil my scalp too much because I believe I've been stopped oiling my scalp because it caused over oiling. But being there now, I sit up under a dryer, my hair is out. Ugh. I'm gonna see how this works. So these two I ordered off of Amazon. This is emu oil, this is jojoba oil. I'll be using this on my scalp, but these three I will be using in a mix to mist my hair, maybe my scalp. We'll see how it goes, but more so just to moisturize my hair and try something other than a water-based product. What I was using.
So I just want to tell you for that mix, it didn't work very well, especially as my hair started getting thicker and thicker. I have now found what works for my hair, and if you go back in my lock videos, the later ones, you will see that my moisturizer and oil that I use for my hair has changed. So I do have a lock playlist.
As a leave-in was this, in a sense, and I just don't think it was really giving me the moisture that I needed. And you can use this. This is light because it's water. It starts off with water. It does have aloe vera, aloe leaf gel, and a bunch of oils and essences and stuff like that. But this also has, I believe, some protein in it too. So, I don't know. but I wanted to try something else. And plus, this is expensive in a bigger size. This size is a 2 ounce, and it's like $8. And by the end of 3 weeks to a month, it'll be empty. So I would need to buy the big bottle. And I was using the Innocence oil, but I think it may be a little bit too heavy because it has a lot of oils in it. But I will use the rest on my hair. But this was expensive too for this bottle. This was $68. So I'd rather try the Emu oil, vitamin E, and aloe vera, you know. So that's what I oiled my hair with.
And I want to also say emu oil is good for skin. It's a great skin. Y'all know I use it. Not that particular brand, but I do use it down below. But when it came to the jojoba oil, and jojoba is a really light oil, my scalp, even the littlest, I just cannot put oils or anything on my scalp, or it will cause my scalp to flake, and that's what happened with the jojoba oil. Like, my daughter just put the very little amount, on my scalp, and I want to say within a day to 2 days, the flakes came, and I knew it was for me putting the oil, the jojoba oil on my scalp, even though it was just a tiny bit. That jojoba oil had a dropper, so I told her how much to drop for each of the spaces, and she did. And so, yeah.
For my shampoos and conditioner, because my flakes have gotten back, I'm trying to figure out why my scalp is acting the way it is. Something that I wasn't using before that I'm using now, and it's only really two things that I'm using that I wasn't using before. Is now I'm using I was using, probably still is, a stripping shampoo. It was the Design Essentials Oat and Henna shampoo, and it's basically to really, really cleanse the locks and get all of the stuff from the month or whatever that you've been putting in there. And I really think it threw my scalp off because it was drying me out too much, and it just couldn't catch up. So Brittany told me about this, and then I read up on it some more, and it's for people who have scalp issues with, and so this was my first time using this. It lifted up everything except for a few plaques that's on my scalp. And then I use this Design Essentials Honey Cream to add moisture back into my hair. And then I condition with the Innocence, because these are very light. They're not heavy, and they do a good job. And plus, it gives my hair a balance with protein and moisture. So I will continue to use the Innocence conditioners. She didn't deep condition me today. She just put it on, let it sit for like 2 minutes or so, and then she rinsed it out. But normally I will sit under the dryer, but I guess she wasn't really having it. I don't know. And then this is a moisturizing amino acid, vitamin, whatever solution. The bottle is downstairs. Diva Deb picked this up from me from a loctician in Houston that I really wanted to get my locks started by him, but it was just too much and too far for me to go. So I just went to the girl that was gonna upkeep them, and she's done a good job. I like my locks. But he has a lock and spray spritz that he spritzes on the hair after you wash and condition, and then he spritz it over after you retwist and before you go under the dryer. So it's supposed to help give you moisture, help keep your, twist, help them stay a little better, and, give the hair and train the hair and give it the vitamins and whatever it needs. So this was my first time, and it's a water to solution mix. I left the bottle downstairs, but this is what she sprayed on my hair before retwisting. And then the gel that she uses is called My Joy gel, and I don't have a problem with it. It has no alcohols and it's very natural, and it has more of like a oil in it as well. So I haven't had any issues with it or whatever. But yeah, so this is me at 6 weeks and one day. She was like, your hair is coming along fine. I think so too. I think these little babies right here where my thinner area is growing in nicely. But this mess back here, oh my gosh, this stuff is just so hot and thick. So that's what I'm doing. So my hair is coming along good. It's just now controlling the flakes and just keeping the moisture up so my hair won't dry out, and seeing what my scalp likes. That's it. Bye.
So with the gel, as you can see, if you look through my Loc'd videos again, that was something that I had to change. It was a heavy product. Again, it had like an oil base, and although a lot of people who tried it didn't have any issues with it, I did. The flakes in my head were huge, and I knew it was from that product, so I had to stop, and that's when I went to aloe vera gel. So that is the end of my 6-week wash and retwist, and hopefully I could find some more videos, maybe just add some pictures. So until next time, peace.